Have you ever slammed your chopsticks down in frustration, the scent of incense thick in the air, as enlightenment seemed perpetually stuck a single grain of rice away? Meet Hoshi, a young monk whose impatience threatened to boil over like the sacred tea kettle, nearly scorching his path to Zen. But tonight, under the watchful gaze of a bamboo moon, a single lotus flower would unveil the hidden power of patience, blooming right before his restless eyes. Nestled between jade rice paddies and a whispering bamboo forest, nestled the serene Plum Mountain Monastery. Here, amongst monks as ancient as the gnarled pines, resided Hoshi, a disciple whose ambition crackled like lightning striking wet bamboo. Every sunrise saw him meditating with fierce determination. Every moonrise found him chanting sutras with unwavering zeal. Yet enlightenment, the fabled butterfly of the soul, remained stubbornly beyond his grasp. One night, frustration gnawed at Hoshi like a hungry rat. He paced the moonlit garden, the scent of jasmine mocking his inner turmoil. "Master," he finally burst into the serene chamber of Sensei Kai. "Why does the path to enlightenment feel like climbing a crumbling mountain of sand?" Sensei Kai, wizened eyes reflecting the serene moon, simply smiled and pointed to a single lotus flower blooming in the pond. "Observe it, Hoshi," he said, "and learn." Hoshi sat, his mind a whirlwind, trying to force the lotus to bloom faster, to unveil its secrets like a thief ripping open a silk purse. Minutes bled into hours, his agitation mirroring the ripples on the water. Just as he was about to storm off, a tiny bud on the lotus trembled, slowly unfurling into a soft pink glow. Hoshi watched, transfixed. He saw the struggle of the bud against the water's chill, the patient gathering of sunlight, the quiet surrender to the rhythm of nature. The flower in its unhurried grace bloomed into perfection, not by battling time, but by embracing it. A wave of understanding washed over Hoshi. His impatience, he realized, was like a fist clutching at sand, only making it slip through his fingers. Patience, however, was the open palm, cupping the water, allowing the lotus to rise at its own pace. From that night on, Hoshi approached his practice with a newfound stillness. He sat with the monks, his breaths as slow as the drift of incense smoke. He chanted the sutras, savoring the rhythm of each syllable. He tended the monastery garden, nurturing each fragile sprout with gentle hands. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The butterfly of enlightenment remained elusive, but a different kind of peace blossomed within Hoshi. He found joy in the rustle of leaves, the chirping of sparrows, the warmth of the morning sun. He learned to see the beauty in the present moment, not as a stepping stone to something else, but as a blossoming lotus in its own right. And then, one morning, as Hoshi swept the fallen leaves, a butterfly of dazzling turquoise alighted on his shoulder. He didn't flinch. He didn't reach. He simply smiled, letting the butterfly rest, a delicate testament to the power of patience, a gentle reward for a soul that had finally learned to bloom. The story of Hoshi reminds us that the path to enlightenment is not a race, but a dance with time. It is in the quiet moments, the patient observations, the gentle embraces of the present, that the hidden lotus of our own soul truly unfolds. So, take a deep breath, let go of the clenched fist, and allow the power of patience to guide you. For in the stillness, beneath the watchful gaze of the moon, even the most restless soul can blossom into a breathtaking masterpiece.